I went over 135 water heaters so you don't have to identify the best geysers for you to purchase. There are many generic brands in the market these days. I will be eliminating those in the comparison as the safety aspects and service aspects are hard to validate with these brands. There are three main decisions you need to make before you can shortlist the right geyser for you. The capacity of the geyser, where you will install it, and whether the geyser meets safety standards. So let's go through it. Now let's start with the type of geyser that you need to purchase. Based on your bathroom design and layout, you may need to choose one of these that I will talk about. First is a vertical geyser. This is generally the most common as they are the most energy efficient, typically 5-star rated. They have lower pricing than horizontal geysers and many more options compared to horizontal geysers. The second type are horizontal geysers, which are generally useful these days in modern apartments with false ceiling to cover up the plumbing or when you have a shorter vertical space. Both the initial cost and ongoing cost of horizontal geysers are higher as they are only 3 to 4-star rated, so consume higher electricity. Every brand which has a horizontal geyser has a 3-star and a 4-star option. The 4-star options are more expensive upfront but save more over time. Specifically for horizontal geysers, make sure that they support both left and right side installation, which should be based on the layout of your plumbing. A.O. Smith and Havells offer this option from what I have seen. And lastly, the instant geysers. These are ideal for kitchen sinks where you need hot water instantly without waiting for the water to heat up, or for bathrooms where you don't use the geyser very often, like guest bathrooms. They are power guzzlers and are quite slow in dispensing hot water for regular use. They also generate a very limited amount of hot water at a time, 3 to 5 liters based on its capacity, after which you need to give it a 10 to 15 minute break. The second aspect to consider is the capacity of the geyser, and this should be selected based on your typical bathing style. If you use a bucket, a 15-liter geyser is more than enough. If you use the shower, a minimum of 25-liter geyser is required, sometimes more. If you use a bathtub, a larger 30 to 35-liter size is ideal, but there are very few geysers in this size. 25-liter is the most common size in the storage-based geyser. In addition to the bathing style, if your geyser is used back-to-back with less break, consider a higher capacity geyser and a 3 kilowatt geyser which heats water faster than the more common 2 kilowatt geyser. If you prefer faster heating, then the geysers that you see on the screen are ideal for you. Next, let's talk about power efficiency. Most vertical geysers are 5-star rated, so they are most efficient. Most horizontal geysers are 3 or 4-star rated, with every brand having a variant of 3 or 4-star rated heaters. 4-star ones have a higher upfront cost and a lower ongoing cost. Instant geysers don't publish their star rating, but it is expected to be only 1 or 2 stars, so they are the least energy efficient. Let's talk about some safety features, starting with the tank protection. Almost every modern geyser uses a glass or an enamel coating over the metal tank. You'll see fancy marketing terms like titanium enamel, blue diamond glass lining, ferroglass, vitreous enamel, but they all serve the same purpose, preventing rust and leaks. Some glass-coated tanks make clicking sounds when you first use them. That is normal and disappears after a few uses. Next is the heating element protection. Just like the tank, the heating elements within the geyser also have the risk of rusting due to constant exposure to water and salts. So they have protecting coating as well, like glass-lined Inco-alloy, titanium enamel, and Inco-alloy coating, which are the best options for longevity. Havells Magnetron and Magnetron skip the heating element altogether. They use external heat transfer technology instead. No heating element means no corrosion risk of that component, though you will be paying extra for that innovation. For instant geysers, most use stainless steel tanks with copper elements. They don't store water long enough for serious corrosion. Haier and A.O. Smith go overboard with glass-lined tanks and Inco-alloy elements even in their instant models, which is an overkill but reassuring if you want maximum protection. The next is water pressure protection. If you're in an apartment, give particular attention to this. Lower floors of an apartment generally have higher water pressure than top floors. We need to make sure that the geyser can handle this without leaking or bursting. An 8-bar water pressure support is the gold standard, and most horizontal and vertical water heaters support this. Only budget brands like Longway, Activa, and some Racold models only support 7-bar or less, and should be used only in low-rise homes or higher floors of apartments, not in lower floors. There is only one model from Crompton, the Crompton Solarium, that supports 10-bar water pressure. Some common features like thermal cutoff, which kills power if the water gets too hot, pressure release valves, which prevents tank explosions from pressure buildup, are available in all of the geysers compared. No differentiation here. Now let's talk about some nice to have but not a must have feature. Temperature control is available in most storage geysers. This lets you adjust the target temperature. Instant geysers typically don't have target temperature adjustment. Next is the remote control. A few Havells, Symphony, USHA and Panasonic models include remotes for temperature adjustment, which can be convenient. Next is digital displays. Higher end variants from Havells, Crompton, V-Guard and USHA show the exact temperature instead of just an LED indicator light. These features typically come in the digital, DG or I variants of geysers, but they are slightly higher priced as well. Let's talk about maintenance. Every storage-based geyser includes an anode rod, usually made of magnesium in India. This is like a sacrificial component that is expected to corrode instead of the tank. We should be replacing this every few years, though most of us forget to do it. We also need to clean the heating element and the tank every 1 to 2 years to remove scaling and mineral deposits from the geyser, which reduces the heating efficiency and increases the power usage. Now let's talk about installation, warranty and overall satisfaction. Installation is generally paid for all brands. If you live in a city which has urban company, typical installation charges are around 500 rupees. Warranty is generally 2 years with the additional warranty on the tank and heating element, which changes across brands. We will highlight the best warranty in the recommendations. From a product and service satisfaction point of view, after going over thousands of reviews, brands that have been in this space for a long time have a good product and service satisfaction rating. That includes A.O. Smith, V-Guard, Havells, Crompton and Racold. Rest of the brands have decent satisfaction rating. But like I always say, check the serviceability in your area before ordering. The pricing for geysers starts at around 4,000 rupees. But I won't recommend some of those as the serviceability and reliability of those brands that offer it at such a low price is not great. All geysers compared and recommended are 25 liters. These are also available in larger or smaller sizes. So with that, let's get to my recommendations. Amongst the vertical water heaters, I have about 6 recommendations for you. Most are under 10,000. All of these are 8-bar geysers, so can be used in homes with high water pressure as well. If you need faster heating, I have 3 recommendations for you. The first is the A.O. Smith geyser that you see on the screen. This has a 3 kilowatt heating element. It heats water 33% faster and keeps water hot for 10 plus hours. It has a blue diamond glass line tank for corrosion resistance and a 7-year tank warranty. A.O. Smith also has a lower priced one, the A.O. Smith model that you see on the screen now. It is available at about 4,000 rupees lower with a 2 kilowatt heating element. The tank warranty is lower as well at about 5 years, but the rest of the capabilities remain the same. Next on a budget is the V-Guard Divino geyser. Again, with a 3 kilowatt heating element, it heats water 33% faster. It is energy efficient and has a 4-layer safety. And lastly, the premium geyser, the Havells Magnetron. This geyser has no heating element. It uses induction technology for heating water 25% faster than regular geysers, giving hot water in just 10 to 12 minutes. It also works really well for hard water. It has a remote control for ease of operation and a digital display on the device. Now, if you're on a budget, I have 3 recommendations for you. The first is the Crompton Arno Neo. This geyser has a 3-level advanced safety, energy-efficient 5-star rating, a reliable build and easy-to-use control. The next is the Racold geyser that you see on the screen. This has a titanium enamel tank for corrosion resistance, a 5-year tank warranty and also an ABS body. It is also highly rated for durability. On a personal note, I have been using a Racold geyser for the last 12 plus years with no issues. Fingers crossed. Next is the Bajaj new Shakti geyser that you see on the screen. Bajaj has the best warranty on the product, 10 years on the tank, 6 years on the heating element and 4 years on the product. It has a solid build and multiple safety features, giving a good value on a budget. Amongst my recommendations, Bajaj is also the only brand with free installation. Now let's talk about horizontal water heaters, ideal for homes with false ceiling where the geyser is hidden inside the false ceiling. One key thing when selecting a horizontal water heater is you need to make sure the geyser is mountable both with pipes on the left side or the right side, based on how your bathroom orientation is. My first recommendation here is the A.O. Smith model that you see on the screen. This is a rust-proof, compact, and a geyser that fits under all false ceilings. It has both left side and right side pipe connectivity options. So choose based on the plumbing setup in your home. It has a blue diamond glass line tank for longevity, a high pressure support which is 8 bar for high-rise buildings and is energy efficient and durable. My next recommendation is the Racold model that you see on the screen. This has a titanium enamel coating for durability, a 4-star rating. It includes free installation as well. Its compact design fits tight spaces, good for high pressure and low floors of high-rise buildings as well. And lastly, the Havells Faber Slim. This geyser is also available in the left and right side pipe connectivity options. It has fast heating with an in-colloy element, ferroglass coated anti-rust tank and is optimal for hard water. Although if water is too hard, it is always better to add a water softener. Installation is free in areas supported and the tank warranty is 7 years. Its Whirlflow tech ensures quicker hot water output. If you found this video useful, share the video and subscribe to become part of the 1.9 lakh plus community that trusts us with their decision making. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.